chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Pierre Governor basketball on 1060 AM and 103.1 FM KGFX is brought to you by Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, and the Brittany Shufflebind Agency. Governor basketball is brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Insurance and Real Estate, First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Firm, American Bank and Trust, Yesway, Pierre Regional Airport, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, and Access Health Fort Pierre. And Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, TMA, Lariat Lanes, Wagner Auto, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Subs, Bauman Lumber, Ferding Electric, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Edgewood Healthcare, and Venture Communications. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Basketball. Consummate Agency, State Farm Insurance, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Montana Dakota Utilities, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre, Agtegra, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Bauman Lumber, and Wagner Auto.
Now, here, Governor Basketball.
It was a great start on Friday night in Bismarck for the Pierre Governor girls, but in the second half, the Demons had their way, really shutting the Governor offense down and forcing a lot of mistakes. Only the third loss of the season for the Governors, and they try to recover late this afternoon and early this evening. Yes, here a little earlier than we thought, but the concerns about the weather are the reason why. Brookings Bobcats at 4-12, but that may not tell the whole story. They may be a little bit better team than that. The Governors know they'll have to be ready because, as Kirk Bebout always says, it's Double-A basketball, and it is girls basketball. We're at Bob Jostad JD State Gymnasium at Brookings High School. Pierre Governors and the Brookings Bobcats. Hi, everyone. I'm David Burrow. Our studio coordinator is Daniel Peterson, and Live Ticket Caleb Grozick is here. He's here. And we're all here, and we're glad to have you with us. Remember, watch this game at the KGFX page, brought to you by Bauman Lumber. Our scoreboard brought to you by Wagner Auto. That Blizzard sale, remember, is a week from Saturday. Wagner Auto, the one place to go. Here now at 13-3. The loss was 54-36, but what a level of competition that they played in a really, really good Bismarck Demons team. Brookings 4-12, but take this into account. They lost by 2 to a what's now 500 Mitchell team. They played Stevens very tough on the road, losing by only 4. They were in the game until about 4 or 5 minutes to go against Washington. They lost by 3 to Lincoln, who I'll tell you I think is a better team than their 6-10 record shows. Their wins have been against Douglas and Roosevelt and Yankton and Rapid City Central. So the Governors know they're going to have a little bit of test. They have to be ready against Mitch McLaughlin's team. This is the Pottsville Agency State Farm pregame. Becky Pottsville State Farm Insurance there in Pierre and Gregory, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team. They remind you that snow means slow, so make sure to drive the conditions, and that may come into play at least a little bit tonight, so be careful if you are traveling. We'll look around Double-A basketball. We'll hear later from head coach Kirk Bebout on our keys to success in the Pottsville Agency State Farm pregame. And there's more coming up for you from Brookings in 3 minutes. Governor girls basketball on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, 1060 103.1 KGFX.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to DakotaStormRoofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building, the garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Hey guys, this is Truett Rogers, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota here in Pierre, South Dakota. And I just wanted to let you guys know about this beautiful white 2017 Ford F-150 Lariat with 84,000 miles. Loaded up with leather, nav, adaptive cruise, and heated and cooled seats, and a whole ton more. Priced today at $36,995. Stop in at Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota at 518 East Sioux Ave in Pierre. Visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com or call 605-224-7378 and ask for me, Truett Rogers.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology. There's an app for everything, including high school sports, from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
Again, we're here a lot earlier than expected because of the possibility of a little bit of winter weather tonight. And you wouldn't believe the fog that we had to deal with here in eastern South Dakota from about De Smet eastward. It was London, man. It was pea soup. This is the Ponce Agency State Farm pregame. Let's look around AA girls basketball. The Governors stand at number 3 in the seed point standings behind Washington and Jefferson. And they're just ahead of Harrisburg with O'Gorman, Brandon Valley, Stevens, and Watertown rounding out the top 8. Huron is 9th, then Aberdeen Central, then Sioux Falls, Lincoln, Mitchell. The Governors' next opponent on Friday night at home, Spearfish, Rapid City Central, this Brookings team, and then Yankton is 16th. Roosevelt, Douglas, and Sturgis are on the outside looking in. Washington is 12-3, Jefferson 14-2, Harrisburg is at 14-3, O'Gorman is 12-4. Yankton is at home for an AA game, but a very good program, Sioux Falls Christian. Sturgis is at Red Cloud tonight with O'Gorman at Harrisburg, Mitchell at Washington, Aberdeen Central's at Watertown. Douglas is hosting St. Thomas More in a Black Hills Conference game. Spearfish is at Rapid City Christian in girls AA basketball tonight. Boys, well, the Governors now stand at number 9 in the seed point standings, so every game vital for them, including the one that's coming up, scheduled for the bottom of the hour at the Riggs High Gym against Brookings. But Pierre does have 2 wins in a row, including that impressive win over Bismarck on Friday at home, 89-67. Brian has the coverage of the boys' game, of course, on River 92.7. That game, like this one, with a starting time, moved up. Sioux Falls Jefferson still unbeaten is number 1 in the AA boys seed point standings, and it's Lincoln right behind them. They've only lost once. then Mitchell and Yankton and Roosevelt, and Harrisburg 6, Brandon Valley and Washington. Then the Governors start the second 8, followed by O'Gorman at 10, then Huron, Sturgis, Watertown, Rapid City Central and Aberdeen Central and Spearfish. Stevens, Douglas, and Brookings on the outside. Looking in, they're the bottom 3. Brandon Valley is hosting T-Area. Washington and Mitchell at the Corn Palace tonight. Of course, the Governors play at the Corn Palace on Thursday in boys play. Lincoln and Roosevelt tonight. And also, it is Yankton hosting Sioux Falls Christian and Spearfish at Rapid City Christian. That's what's happening in AA basketball this evening. Again, if you're expecting to hear not basketball, let people know if they don't know. We tried to get the word out today, but again, there's concern about the weather tonight. Not a lot of snow expected in the Fort Pierre area, but a lot of wind. And like we say, it was raining when we walked in here, so it may not be very nice outside when we step back outside. But anyway, this is the Pottsville Agency State Farm pregame. It's Pierre and Brookings. We're at Bob Jostad Gym at Brookings High School. Keys to success, well, for Brookings, it is to play steady. They're not a bad defensive team. They, as we say, have played teams tight. They're going to run a really slow this pace down. They've got to avoid the mistakes, and they know that. How about the Governor's point of view? We'll hear from head coach Kirk Bebout on our keys to success when we return to Brookings. It's Pierre and Brookings in girls basketball. More in 3 minutes on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Transports have been arriving and inventory is looking good. New, pre-owned, certified pre-owned, all price ranges, all makes and models. During the month of February, just to sweeten the deal, we have dinner certificates with every purchase. They can be used in most any restaurant in Pierre and Fort Pierre. See our inventory at beck-motors.com. Stop out today. Beck Motor Company, Pierre.
Every day, we're making a great deal better.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 2. That's 833-605-5483, extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Your cancer care should be as unique as you are. At Avera Breast Center, our team of experts create a treatment plan that will work best for your type of cancer, using the latest screening, radiation, and surgical techniques. You also have access to holistic approaches to help with side effects, and a 24/7 call center for answers to your cancer questions when you need them. Learn more at avera.org/breast or by calling 855-697-2592.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
Pottsville Agency State Farm pregame continues, and we're at Bob Jostad Gymnasium, Brookings, Pierre Governors, and the Brookings Bobcats and girls basketball. Our keys to success with head coach Kirk Bebout. the schedule moved up a little bit, but certainly understandable. You want to have a safer drive back home tonight, and in the end, you just play whenever they tell you to play, right?
Oh yeah, I mean that's out of our control, and the people are making the decisions based on what they have available to them, and we trust that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone wants to get the games in.
Mm-hmm.
This time of year, there's no time to move things around or reschedule. So thankful we had a chance to make it here today.
Your team has got such a good attitude anyway, and certainly there was disappointment in how the second half went. But you gave Brookings the credit for that, and rightfully so. You've come back from that. How has the work gone since that Friday night game?
Oh, really good. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like these girls get it. So, I mean, Bismarck's a really good team. That can happen in a hurry. So, and that's I think even though we didn't win, I do think it helped us get better, helped us learn some things, and realize that there is another level out there. I think there's a lot of times we had loose balls and 50-50 balls, and then we put fourth grade effort, and then they kept putting fourth grade effort. So it's there's teams out there that work as hard as we do. So we got to be prepared and know that, and just use it to get better. And I think our girls understand that. So
got to respect every opponent you play, and I know what Brookings' record says, but the fact of the matter is, too, they've given some good teams tough basketball games. This is not going to be come in here and automatically win.
Yeah, it seems like we have this conversation every so often, right?
Yeah.
And, I mean, it is legit true. I mean, 2 weeks ago, I don't know, whenever they played Washington, less than 2 weeks ago, it was tied with 4 minutes ago. I mean, so every single game is you got to really bring it, and that's why you got to be. You're thankful for the ones that you get. You just got to keep battling and try to get as many as you can get.
What are your keys to success for today?
Our energy and just I think rebounding. I mean, honestly, I've been saying it. Told the girls my Valentine today is rebounding, because I mean we just got to go after, get some extra possessions and hold them to one, and really let's have 5 girls out there that want to rebound every single time. I think if we do that, I think some of the other stuff we'll get it figured out.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's Happy Valentine's Day, isn't it? Well, the Governors would love to come out of here with a win, but they know it will not be easy. Seniors are being saluted for the Brookings Bobcats. This is their senior night. There are 3 senior players on this team, and you will hear about them when we have our starting lineups. We're still a little bit away from tip-off, as there's still the warm-up to come. The JV game has ended on this floor, with the Governors holding on to a 37-34 victory over Brookings. So they come out with a close victory. Again, we are just about not too far from basketball here. Again, the schedule moved up for both the Governor boys and girls because of the iffy weather this evening, and the earlier start will be for the better, no doubt. So we still got some time on our Potsdam Agency State Farm pregame, so we'll take a look a little further in depth at what's going on in Pierre Governor Winter Sports. One's done and the other's close. We'll come back with more on that when we return to Bob Jostad Gymnasium in Brookings in 3 minutes on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, 1060 103.1 KGFX.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Do your grocery shopping upstairs. Spacious aisles filled with savings. Shop sporting goods in the lower level. Apparel and footwear for the entire family with brand names like Columbia, Outdoor Research, and Adidas. Hunting and fishing gear, bait and equipment, and guns. Stop by Dakota Mart Gas and save up to 20 cents per gallon every day. Thrifty, local, convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Tackle your questions about purchasing your home with someone that has a passion for success. Hi, I'm Sean Lewis, Mortgage Loan Officer with American Bank and Trust. Whether you are buying, building, or refinancing, I will help coach you through every step of your American dream. I will keep you informed through the entire buying process and help you find the best product for your home goals. Send me an email, give me a call, or visit me at our Pierre location and get started with your American dream. Member, FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to book your flights from Pierre Regional Airport through United.com or American Airlines. If traveling to Denver, schedule your flight at DenverAirConnection.com. The morning flight leaves at 8:20, allowing you to connect with the majority of continued flights. Avoid the crowds. Enjoy no driving and free parking when you fly from Pierre Regional Airport. 50 passenger jets and a 1-hour direct flight to Denver.
Regional Airport, scared to try.
Access Health Fort Pierre welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluations for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports visits. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes, from Access Health Fort Pierre, assuring access to quality health care.
Pierre and Brookings girls basketball. We're still about 17 or 18 minutes away from the tip. Bob Jostad Gymnasium in Brookings. David Burrow with you. Glad you're with us. Remember, watch this game at the KGFX page, brought to you by Bauman Lumber. Same story with the boys' action to the Rigside Gym. Watch that on the River 92.7 page, or listen on River 92.7 with Brian Oakland. And Governor Basketball here on KGFX is brought to you by Renke Gray Wealth Management. Live ticket, Pierre Regional Airport, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, First Dakota National Bank, Avera Orthopedics, Access Health Fort Pierre, Overhead Door, and the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, American Family Insurance. Well, here's what's ahead at first in basketball for the Governor girls. They are at home for the next two, including the Mitchell Colonels on Friday night at the Rigside Gym. That's on River 92.7 on Friday evening at 6:30. Mitchell going into the night with a record of 8-8. Governors lost a tough one at the Corn Palace last year. And then it is the Jefferson Cavaliers, a very, very strong team, coming to the Rigside Gym on Tuesday for the final regular season home game. Almost a sure thing. It would take quite a fall that I don't know is going to happen for the Governor girls not to host a SODAC 16 game. So that's the final regular season home game next Tuesday, and then a week from Friday it is to Sioux Falls to meet the as of now winless Roosevelt Rough Riders. So River 92.7, remember, for the Governor girls hosting Mitchell Friday night at 6:30. Those two games next week, home to Jefferson at Roosevelt, both here on KGFX. Now, what's left for the Governor boys? Well, they go to the Corn Palace for what should be a very tough test against a very good Mitchell Colonel team on Thursday night. Brian will have that one for you in River 92.7 on Thursday evening at 6:30. Governors are going to have all they can handle with a good team and a very, very good front line. Then they go to Jefferson in Sioux Falls next Tuesday in the rematch of that unbelievable SODAC 16 game a year ago. That's next Tuesday night at 6:30, and then a week from Friday, it is the regular season home finale against Roosevelt. Again, every game crucial for the Governor boys right now. They are 9th in the seed points standings, so they need big wins. Yeah, and they got to be careful tonight, just like the girls have to be here. But the Brookings boys are just 2-14. They're at the very bottom of the seed point standings. The Governors, I said it in the air in one of the sportscasts today, got to act like they're playing Bismarck again. If they can come out the way they did on Friday night, they'll be in fine shape. That's the sort of play that that team just needs to have. Now, Gymnastics, of course, the season is over. Governor girls able to qualify for state gymnastics in the team competition for the 5th time in 6 years. An 8th place finish for them. They had their 3rd best score of the year over in Aberdeen on Saturday, so congratulations to Rebecca Feller's team. Wrestling, well, the regular season ends for the Governor girls with one last tournament, and as of now, they have won every tournament they've entered this season, and they head to Brandon on Thursday for the Lynx Invitational. Basically, it's the ESD girls wrestling meet, and that's the last competition for the Governor girls before state wrestling begins a week from Thursday at the Summit Arena at the Monument in Rapid City. You're going to be there, Caleb? Caleb's going to be there. He can't wait. And also, for the boys, Saturday's Regional Wrestling Day. And that program note is that regional wrestling reports are yours through Saturday, starting in the 10 o'clock hour, right here on KGFX. Brian will have them 3 times an hour. He's going to be where the Governors are at the 3A Regional Tournament in Mission at Todd County High School, but he'll report on what all of the Central South Dakota teams are doing on Boys Regional Wrestling Day. Again, that is this coming Saturday, and then starting, I can't believe it, a week from Thursday, we'll bring you what we think is the very best coverage of state wrestling anywhere. Brian with reports starting in the 11 o'clock hour a week from Thursday. That's the 23rd of February from Rapid City through the 24th. Now, on Friday evening, the 24th, we've mentioned the Governor girls will play at Roosevelt here on KGFX, and then we'll shuffle off quickly after that game ends and pick up the call of the state championship matches. Brian, of course, always does that. And then a week from Saturday, that's the day of the boys' dual tournaments, and Pierce should be a pretty high seed in that. That coverage at 11:30 a.m. a week from Saturday from Rapid City. So full coverage of state wrestling all here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX. Warm-ups continue for the Pierre Governor girls and the Brookings Bobcat girls. Still about 10 or 11 minutes away from tip-off here at the Bob Jostad Gymnasium on the campus of Brookings High School. Our position, we'll just let you know, is in a corner above a baseline. And if you watch, remember, watch at the KGFX page at Bauman Lumber, you'll see that angle. But we're in the office of the equipment manager, and he has got some really neat memorabilia on a shelf behind us. There's an old football here, but there are 2 pictures, 2 team photos of the 1946 Class A boys state championship team in Brookings, and other old football team photos. There's a football scorebook from 1940 over there. There's some pretty neat stuff over there. Glad you're with us, Governor girls and the Brookings Bobcats on the Potsdam Agency State Farm pregame. And now we'll get just ahead to the starting lineups, and they are next after a 3-minute break. It's Pierre and Brookings and girls basketball in Brookings. More for you in 3 minutes on the official voice of Pierre Governor basketball, 1060 AM and 103.1 FM KGFX.
This Governor Sports Moment is brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds and Associates in Pierre. In Pierre Wrestling, Lord's known as the Pin. In the 2021 Class A Dual State Championship, here against Rapid City Stevens, the Governors were down 3 points heading into the final match. Hayden Schaefer was down 4-1 to Rapid City Stevens Portadoni before clamping them with a cradle hold and completing the reversal with a pin to give the Governors a 34-31 win and the state title. The Pin from Hayden Schaefer, one of Pierre's finest. This Governor Sports Moment presented by Fisher Rounds and Associates in Pierre.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future, too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881.
Nystrom Electrical Contracting has quality electricians with decades of experience. They offer dependable installation for commercial and residential construction or day-to-day service. Whether you're looking for new construction or remodeling existing buildings or homes, contact your full-service electrical contractor, Nystrom Electric. Visit their website, nystromelectric.com, or call them for estimates on your next project at 605-224-8750. Nystrom Electrical Contracting in Pierre. Taking care of your vehicles since 1980, TMA in Pierre has been serving Central South Dakota for over 42 years, and the Ultimate Tire Store has new owners. Bruce and Brenda Lounsbury, a TMA employee for 30 years, has purchased TMA. You can still expect quality service and products from your hometown-owned business. Tires, mufflers, alignments, oil changes, brakes. Call 605-224-6167. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. TMA, next to Northridge Plaza in Pierre.
The Lariat Lanes in Pierre is your family fun center, with leagues for all ages starting up now for bowling, pool, and darts. Stop on out and get signed up. With bumper bowling, the new sink scoring, and a full-service snack bar, there's no better place for your kids' birthday parties or family get-togethers. And sports fanatics view all your favorite games, including the NFL Sunday Ticket, coming to the Cactus Lounge. Never complain that there's nothing to do. Come on out to your family fun center, the Lariat Lanes on the Truck Bypass in Pierre.
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road, Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
Time for the Montana Dakota Utilities starting lineups. First for the visiting Pierre Governors. Lennox Dupree runs the point, the 5'6" sophomore, 7.3 points, 3.4 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and 1.7 steals per game. On the wings, it's 5'8" junior Ryan Berry, 8.8 points, 3.3 rebounds a game, and 19 made threes. And the Governors' leading scorer, Remington Price, the 5'7" senior, 13.2 points, 2.1 rebounds, 41 three-pointers. Of course, she has the most in Governor history. Her career point total now to 1,012. That's fifth in the history of the program. Reese DeWilliger, the 5'11" junior in the post, 11.4 points, 6.8 rebounds per game. She also has 6 block shots. And Avery Kaiser, the 6-foot senior who wants a less frustrating game tonight than she had on Friday, 6.7 points and 6 rebounds a game. She also has 6 block shots. Kirk Bebout is in his third season as head coach of the Governors with a record now of 31-27. And his assistants are Terry Becker, Charisse Blanchette, and Jeff Schleckaway. The Brookings Bobcats starting lineup comes your way in 30 seconds after this from Montana Dakota Utilities here on KGFX.
Hey, new guy. Shovel, right?
Yeah, right. And I'm not exactly new. I've seen some action.
Yeah, what's your story?
Hey, my last gig, I nearly got electrocuted, almost drowned. That guy never called 811 to see if it was safe to dig.
Our guy calls every time he digs.
It's quick and easy. Any tool can do it. Calling 811 gets your underground utility lines marked for free.
Hey, safe digging is no accident. Always call 811 before you dig.
This message brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community to serve.
One of the 3 seniors for the Brookings Bobcats starts in their backcourt. 5'8" Gracie Sheridan, along with 5'7" sophomore Logan Smith and 5'9" freshman Macy Even. And in the front court, the other 2 seniors, 5'9" Sophia Hamrick and the 6-footer Sophia DeVergston. For head coach Mitch McLaughlin in his 5th season at his alma mater, the head coach of the Bobcats, his assistants are Ross Peterson, Mandy Smith, and Zach Thomas. The Montana Dakota Utilities starting lineups, Montana Dakota Utilities in the community to serve. And now it's time for the Law on the Court. Brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. We'll introduce for the officials for today's game when we come back to Brookings in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
Not using your timeshare like you thought you would, and you'd like to get rid of it, but you're not sure how to go about it. And all of a sudden, you receive a call from a company saying that they have a purchaser for your timeshare if you'd like to sell it now. In order to do this, you'll have to pay a listing cost of $4,000 and small closing costs, and you'll be rid of your timeshare. You need to be skeptical if you receive this call. There is typically no buyer, and all they're going to do is take your $4,000. If you've been victimized by this type of scam, call Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
The officials for this evening's game, late afternoon, I guess, Darren Berg, Chad Vasakul, and Brian Wedham from the Sioux Falls area. Law on the Court brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Now, as you watch in this first half, Pierre will shoot. Again, we say we're above a baseline, so they'll shoot at the basket just below us or toward you as you watch at the KGFX page, brought to you by Bauman Lumber. Pierre in their road black uniforms, emerald green numerals and letters in white trim. Brookings in their home white uniforms with red numerals and letters and the red piping. Governor Basketball on KGFX is brought to you by the May Adam Law Firm, Bank West, Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, American Bank and Trust, Dakota Storm Roofing, DQ, Kruger Contracting, Beck Motors, Venture Communications, Yesway, and Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre. Governors have 3 straight wins since 2006-07. Pierre is 17-12 against Brookings in girls basketball. The last 2 years they played at the Rigside Gym. 66-48 win for the Governors February 15th of last year. February 23rd, 2 years ago, a 56-38 Pierre win at home. Brookings last one in Pierre, February 15, 2019, 66-48. The last time the Bobcats beat the Governors here was 2018. So a little bit earlier than expected, but we have basketball, and it's coming up from Bob Jostad Gymnasium at Brookings High School. It's the Pierre Governors meet the Brookings Bobcats, and that wraps up our Potsdam Agency State Farm pregame. Stay tuned. The action is next for the Governor girls and the Brookings Bobcats, and we'll have it for you in 3 minutes on the official voice of Pierre Governor basketball, 1060 AM and 103.1 FM KGFX.
Health, happiness, and home. Hi, this is Tara Sunshine of Kathy Sunshine Properties. Purchasing or selling a home can be the largest investment you make. I invite you to choose our team to help you with the process. For over 48 years, our office has been successfully serving the buyers and sellers of the Pierre-Fort Pierre area with our professional service. It is our goal to provide you with superior service. Contact me, Tara Sunshine, at Kathy Sunshine Properties, 605-224-5588.
The weather still might be cold, but it's never too early to think about how you want to spend those upcoming summer days. Owyhee Federal Credit Union is running their recreational loan special that offers 90 days no payments and terms up to 15 years. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Owyhee Federal Credit Union get you ready for those sunny days ahead.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Hey, it's the old top Gator here with Gators Pizza Pasta Subs in the Northridge Plaza. Ready for something new and out of the normal pizza world? Pop on out and try Gator's new Peachy Serrano Chicken Pizza, an aromatic bouquet of sweet peaches, an amazing flavorful spicy Serrano chili sauce, accompanied with our chicken, real mozzarella and chicken. Spice level about an 8 out of 10 on this item. Gators has dine-in, carry-out, or curbside pickup, or delivery through DoorDash. Gators Pizza Pasta Subs in the Northridge Plaza.
Gotta go to Gators Pizza Pasta Subs.
Flip your loan, lower your payment with great rates from Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. This is Jody. Now is the time to refinance your vehicle or recreational vehicle with rates as low as 2.3%. Plus, no payments for 90 days and $75 cash after finalization. Come see us on North Garfield Avenue at Northridge Plaza. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Wagner Auto Company, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre, is your transportation headquarters in central South Dakota. With a great selection of new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, and a large selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. View their entire inventory at WagnerAuto.com. Experience the Wagner Auto difference for yourself by letting them help you with your next set of wheels. Wagner Auto Company in Pierre.
One place to go.
Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Do your grocery shopping upstairs. Spacious aisles filled with savings. Shop sporting goods in the lower level. Apparel and footwear for the entire family with brand names like Columbia, Outdoor Research, and Adidas. Hunting and fishing gear, bait and equipment, and guns. Stop by Dakota Mart Gas and save up to 20 cents per gallon every day. Thrifty, local, convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
Not too far from the opening tip here at Bob Jostad Gym in Brookings. Governors being introduced right now, their starting lineup, and then the Brookings Bobcats will. We're just ahead of our opening tip, which is brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Let's hear from those good folks, then we'll get this game started in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Check out their great selection in the meat, deli, and produce department and hardware, as well as the rest of the store. The freshest and best quality in the area. Don't see what you need? Just ask. Their friendly staff is more than happy to help in any way possible. For any gathering, large or small, Lynn's Dakota Mart is there for you. Special orders and requests too. Smart grocery shopping takes a little TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Thrifty, local, and convenient.
Ken, we are a little bit earlier than expected, and if you have folks that don't know and want to listen or watch, let them know. They moved the start time up for both this game and the game in the Ricks High Gym because of the possibility of the not-so-great weather tonight. And again, it wasn't so great outside. It was raining when we walked in here. Here we go. Remington Price, Lennox Dupree, Ryan Barry, Reese Terwilliger, Avery Kaiser for Pierre, Gracie Sheridan, Sophia Hamrick, Logan Smith, Macy Even, Sylvia DeVergston for Brookings. Sophia Hamrick to jump for Brookings, Avery Kaiser for Pierre, ball in the air, and it's taken, well, not by Dupree because she fell down, but Remington Price does have the ball. We hope you enjoy the action. Left wing Ryan Barry open for a moment, skipping to the right side for Price. They catch up to her, and they bring it to Dupree between the circles. Barry moves just left of the old circle. Left corner, Price, top of that wing. Around the perimeter, they continue working with Dupree and Barry, and now Lennox again. 14 on the shot clock, left wing. Now Barry's open for a three that's off the rim, but Reese Terwilliger's there with an offensive rebound. Right wing for a Price three. That's good. Remington Price with career three, number 183 after the offensive rebound. And Pierre has a 3-0 lead and a good start here in Brookings for them on the first possession. Logan Smith on left wing. The pass nearly too far for Gracie Sheridan, but she's able to catch it. Right wing, high on that wing. Bring it back on the left side for Logan Smith. Brookings in white shooting at the basket away from us. Up top it is Gracie Sheridan. 10 on the shot clock. You can imagine they'll do this a lot. Trying to start a drive is Even. Bounce pass left side into the corner. Now a drive by Hamrick, and it's taken away by Lennox Dupree. First turnover of the game on Brookings' first possession. All that work, they took about 25 seconds off the shot clock, didn't even get a shot away. Barry on left wing for Pierre is up 3-0, 6:40 first quarter. To Dupree, back to Ryan, now in the left corner for Price, as they see it, not as you see it. Again, our position behind the baseline. Dupree up top, right wing Price, back up top to Dupree, now 10 on Pierre's shot clock. Barry, skip it, pass is knocked down. Price trying to tip it. She does to Dupree, only 3 on the shot clock, so Dupree fires and misses and almost put in on the rebound by Avery Kaiser, and Sophia Hamrick has the rebound instead for Brookings. And into the front court, it's Even with a right baseline drive. Bounce at top of the right wing to Smith. 2 minutes gone already, it's 3-0 Pierre. Desperation heave. Almost a terrific play. Now a shot is off the rim here by DeVergston, and the second rebound for Reese Terwilliger. DVERGSTEN. It is spelled like it sounds. Dupree with a screen by Terwilliger, or by Kaiser, and it's down low to Terwilliger, and Reese has a layup. And Pierre is on top by a score of 5-0 at 5:28 in the first quarter. First two for Reese. Bounce, good pass to DeVergston for a layup. Sophia Hamrick found her. And Brookings has their first two. 5-2 Pierre at 5:15 in the first quarter here at Bob Jostad Gymnasium. Bounce on the left wing to Barry. Down in the lane for Terwilliger. Nearly lost it. Reese is able to pick it up. Loose ball so far going Pierre's way. It's still early. Dupree left wing, left corner. Kaiser. Avery wants a three. Good! Boy, Avery's really struggled from three. That'll be a big help for her. 8-2 Pierre, 4:53 first quarter. Governors have hit 2 of their first 3 threes. The first one was desperation, by Dupree. Even on the right wing for Smith for Brookings. And into the front court they come away from us. Hammer, skip it on the left side. Sheridan. Pass in the lane. Hamrick made a tough catch. Now DeVergston down low. Turnaround shoots over Kaiser in scores, her second bucket. 8-4 Pierre at 4:20 in the first quarter. Dupree with a bounce at the foul line. It is Terwilliger. Now Barry, right wing for Price. Moves past. Smith drives in and scores. Remington Price with a nice drive. She has 5. The Pierre lead at 6 at 10-4 at 4:03 in the first quarter. Ball above her head. Smith brings it between the rings. Brookings has worked that shot clock down a lot. Well, they try to find Hamrick in the lane again. Now open kick out for a right wing 3 that's off both sides of the rim by Smith. And Terwilliger with her third rebound. Good look for Brookings. It just was slightly too hard off both sides of the rim. Dupree between the rings. 3:35 in the first, 10-4 Pierre. Dupree using a screen by Terwilliger and taking a 3 that's off the rim. Kaiser trying to save the rebound. Couldn't quite do it. It's out of bounds to Brookings. As substitutions come in, Elise Christofferson, Maya Shorter, and Cindy Tedrow all into the Governor lineup. Terwilliger, Dupree, Kaiser all out. And Amari Ward has come into the Brookings lineup. She's a freshman at 5'7". Well, it did go off. They say it went off Brookings, so it was Pierre basketball, and they bring it in for a Maya Shorter layup. So, yeah, that the deflection off that miss did go off Brookings, and Shorter with a layup makes it 12-4 Pierre. 3:08 in the first quarter. Into the lane, weaving is Hamrick. Left baseline, it's shot over the rim by Macy Even. And there is Elise Christofferson with another hustling rebound. Then it's a right wing 3 that is good. It is into the front court now, and it's 15-4 for Pierre, and Brookings wants a full Agtegra timeout. 2:48 first quarter. What a start for Pierre. The Governors lead in Brookings by a score 15-4. Back with you in 1 minute here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at dancingsky.com.
Brookings ball as they bring in Tess Burns, a 5'10 sophomore, and lob inside for Hamrick, who scores on the layup. 15-6 for Pierre. That was Remington Price with that 3. Before the Agtegra timeout, Acres ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today, and Price finds Maya Shorter, who has her second layup. Pierre lead 11 again at 17-6. 2:22 in the first quarter. Hamrick left it back for Logan Smith. She's into the front court. Into the lane for Hamrick. Now Macy Even from outside the arc. Stops for a 16-footer that's right side and good. Macy Even with her first 2. Pierre up by 9 at 17-8. Pass knocked out of bounds by Brookings in the front court. Governor Boys hosting Brookings. That's on River 92.7. Again, the start time of both games moved up by 90 minutes because of the concern about the travel for the Brookings boys and the Governor girls because of a little bit of wintry weather. Here is a pass inside from Christofferson to Shorter, and the nice little fall away on the baseline hits, and Shorter has 3 first quarter buckets, and Pierre leads 19-8. 1:40 in the first quarter. Even for Brookings, right wing to the baseline with a one-handed floater that's good. Well, you can see why this freshman is playing. She's a pretty smooth player. 2 buckets for her. 19-10 Pierre. Pressure broken. Down to Shorter again, but this one missed off the pass from Tedrow, but Sid gain the offensive rebound for the Governors. And Pierre with a second opportunity. Pierre shooting well at the start. They're 8 for 13. Price, right wing with a bounce. Shorter in the lane again. Tedrow not ready for the pass, and Sid tried to keep it in bounds and could not. That's the first turnover in the Governors. In fact, Brookings has had only one. Mr. Williger's back in for Pierre. Jaden Devine, a 5'7 junior, has entered the lineup for Brookings. 1 minute left, first quarter. Pierre has looked good, leading Brookings 19-10. Logan Smith, left side outside the arc. Little hook pass to Amari Ward. Down for Owens in the baseline, but she left the layup short. Battle for that rebound. Ryan Berry brings it in for the Governors. They want to press and bring it to Williger down low. Layup good. The feed from Elise Christopherson for Reese's second bucket. 21-10 Pierre at 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's a trap. Tried to take it away, and doing so is Ryan Berry. To the other end for a layup. Oh, it rolled off. Smith with the rebound. Tough break as the touch was just a little tiny bit too soft. Pass for Hamrick down on the baseline. Lost it, picked it up again, missed the shot, and the battle for that rebound is tipped out of bounds by Brookings. Yes. Savita Vergston's back in for Brookings for the last 11.9 of the first quarter, wearing a big brace on her right leg. 10 seconds. Dupree, lost the ball. Tried the between-the-legs dribble to try to keep it away from Devine and fumbled the ball out of bounds. Just the second turnover on the Governors. Elise Christopherson comes in for Remington Price. Eight seconds as it comes into Logan Smith for Brookings on the right wing. 5 seconds skipping on the left side for Jaden Devine into the lane. Ball's loose on the floor. And the first quarter ends before anybody can gain possession. Good first quarter for Pierre. They're up 21-10 in Brookings at the end of one on the Wegner Auto scoreboard. Wegner Auto, don't forget that Blizzard sale is a week from Saturday, February 25th. Second quarter from Brookings in 1 minute here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The second quarter begins here with a 21-10 lead. They've brought Brookings has Kimber Buys into the game. She is a 5'6 sophomore. Buys has it on the left wing. Up top, stripped away, and as it's taken away, Lennox Dupree stole it from Smith and then drove for a layup that's short. And the rebound by Devine for Brookings. Well, everything worked there except the layup didn't quite fall. And now the Governors take it right back. Dupree has another steal. Left wing Elise Christopherson. Avery Kaiser, left wing Price, wants another three. This one short off the top of the glass. Battle for the rebound. It's Terwilliger with the offensive board. Over a double team and banks it in. A tough shot for Reese. She was well defended, but she follows it up and now has 6. 23-10 for Pierce. 7:05 first half, and Dupree knocks a pass down from Devine. That's another steal for Price. Down low, the pass to Dupree. Back on the right side to Kaiser. Up top for Remy. As wide open straightaway three is missing, and trying to save the rebound, but not doing so is Smith. But Avery Kaiser, with some force, pushed her out of bounds. That is the first foul on Avery. In fact, that's the first foul on either team in this game, believe it or not, with 6:50 left in the first half. Amari Ward is in for Brookings. Out there with Gracie Sheridan, Jaden Devine, Sophia DeVergston, and Logan Smith. 23-10 for Pierce, 6:38 first half. I don't know if I've ever done a game that's gone that long without a foul being called. Sheridan, right wing, outside the arc, nearly lost the ball again. She's picked up her dribble. She's got to do something, and the pass, made it to a Ward, but short on the left baseline. DeVergston, an offensive board, didn't fall. Then a second chance. Well, it went off Ward, and a foul's going to be called here on Amari Ward at Brookings, and there's the first Bobcat foul of this game. Macy Even comes back in for Brookings as Mitch McLaughlin substituting a lot. 5 of 11 shooting for Brookings, 10 of 18 for Pierre. The Governors are 13 in front, their longest lead, 23-10, 6:09 left in the first half at Bob Jostad Gym. Price on the right wing for Pierre, shooting at the bucket just below us. Remember, watch the game. Brought to you by Bauman Lumber at the KGFX page. Ball fake by Price. Banker off glass and rim and missing. And Even runs the rebound down for Brookings. Front court, this is Jaden Devine. Baseline, wild runner missing. There's Elise Christofferson rebounding again. She just goes and gets him. They run to Terwilliger in the front court. Took it from Price, but she left that short. DeVergston grabbed the rebound, then went to the floor, and good play there by her. Kept Terwilliger from forcing a dual possession. Devine up top. Right wing, it's Macy Even. Now for the senior Gracie Sheridan. 19 on the shot clock. Pass deflected. And it's another interception here. This is Kaiser with it. Dupree, a bounce to Terwilliger in the lane. Falling away, got fouled. Wanted to draw a foul there and did. Well, as she's used to it, teams are double teaming her. That one is on Sophia DeVergston. That's her first. Reese with the first free throws of this game. She has been very good, and she hits the first to give a 24-10 Pierre lead. 71% for Terwilliger. Ryan Barry back in for Pierre. Sophia Hamrick for Brookings. Sports marketing partners that bring you Governor basketball and KGFX include Kathy Sunshine Properties and Delta Dental. One more. Brookings player in the lane too soon. Doesn't matter. Terwilliger still hit it. She has 8. She and Price both with 8. 25-10 Pierre. Pressure broken down floor. Good feed to Tess Burns, and Sheridan finds Tess for the layup, and Burns first two. 25-12 Pierre. 4:54 in the first half. Dupree up top, right wing for Remy Price. Guarded by Sheridan. Price, left wing, Barry. Left of the lane, Kaiser. Down low to Withiger. Layup good. She's just doing what she wants, even while she's double teamed, and she has 10 points already. 27-12 Pierre at 4:33 in the half, and now the ball's thrown away by Brookings. Their 6th turnover and 4th of the second quarter. And out is Amari Ward, and back in is Logan Smith. Pierre with 4:28 in the half, leading by 15 at 27-12. They've never trailed. Dupree up top. Stops right of the circle. 17-footer rim, the basket. But it's Terwilliger with an offensive rebound. Terwilliger with a drive from Dupree, but left this one short. And Tess Burns with the rebound for Brookings. Dropping the ball, but able to pick it back up is Smith. Logan, right wing. This is for Ward. Now in the left corner, good spin move and a fall away, and a jumper is good by Smith from 16 feet. Nice shot for her first two. 27-14 Pierre at 3:44 in the first half. A very fast-moving game here in Brookings. Well, when you have 3 fouls called, that's going to happen. Down low to Price. Oh, she's in big trouble, and she traveled. And she was close to a 3-second violation. Anyway, Maya Shorter set Tedrow back in. Avery Kaiser and Reese Terwilliger to the bench for the Governors as we take a very brief pause.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. 1060 KGFX Pierre. Rebroadcasting on K276 GT. 103.1 FM Fort Pierre. You booze, you cruise, you lose.
Ward with a pass, down low for Hamrick. Play stop with only the second Pierre foul. Another low pass that Hamrick almost could not handle, or was the ball just out of bounds? Nope, just out of bounds. No foul here, but Brookings will inbound with 23 in the shot clock. 3:22 in the first half. Pierre up 23-14. Tess Burns brings it out front. Here's a spin in the lane, and the ball is lost by Hamrick. Picked up by Maya Shorter. That's 7 turnovers now on Brookings. Barry up top for Dupree. 3:07 and a half. A left wing three by Barry. Off the front rim. Burns has her second rebound for Brookings. Governors now 3 of 7 on three-pointers in this game. Ward with a bounce to Smith. Right side for Macy Even. Freshman had it knocked away. Dupree trying to steal, trying to save it. Couldn't quite do it. Good hustle, though. More subs. Louise Christofferson's back in for Pierre. Kimber Bias, Jaden Devine back in for Brookings. Sports marketing partners who bring you Governor basketball include the South Dakota National Guard, All Around Graphics, Anderson Rumsa Dental, DRG Media Group, and American Bank and Trust. Brookings will inbound, baseline left. Bias brings it in to Logan Smith. Inside the arc. Bounce back out to Amari Ward. Ward on the left side, another low pass drop by Smith. She's able to regain it, though. Into the right corner for a Ward. 3 swish. Amari Ward has the first made 3 for Brookings. It's only the second one they've tried. 27-17, Pierre by 10. They once led by 15. 2:18 in the first half here in Brookings, and we're glad to have you with us a little earlier than expected. Left corner, Christofferson, give and go for Maya Shorter. The ball stripped away from her and out of bounds, went off Jaden Devine. Remington Price comes back in for Pierre for Ryan Berry. What's set the Governor 5? Ryan Berry, Lennox Dupree, along with Elise Christofferson, Sydney Tedrow, and Maya Shorter. 18 on the shot clock. Price had it knocked away by Amari Ward and out of bounds into the Brookings bench. Amari Ward, Kimber Bies, Tess Burns, Logan Smith, and Jaden Devine are the 5 on the floor for Brookings. 2:03 and a half, 13 on the shot clock. Dupree, left wing, it's Christofferson. AC, bounce it back to Dupree. 7 on the timer. Left corner, they bring it to Price. 4 to shoot, 3-2. The bench lets him know as Dupree fires, missed everything. That's a shot clock violation. Didn't hit the rim. Shorter was trying to put an offensive rebound in, but the horn blew as the shot missed the rim, and that means it's Brookings basketball. Christofferson out and Avery Kaiser back in for Pierre Sports marketing partners to bring you Governor basketball. And KGFX include Iceberg Funeral Home, the Pierre Area Chamber of Commerce, Ollinger Law Firm, Comtech, and Pierre Dental Clinic. 1:37 in the half. 27-17 Pierre. Brookings basketball. A bounce. Devine nearly walked. Left it outside the arc for Smith. She takes a 3 that's off the rim. Good position there for a Maya Shorter rebound. Boxed out her opponent very well that time. Pierre, the back is just below us. Left wing, it is Tedrow. Cut off well by Burns on a baseline drive. Double team in trouble. She's able to find Dupree as she hit the floor. 17 seconds still on the shot clock. 1:05 in the half. Price up top for Kaiser. Guarded by Devine. There's a little bit of a mismatch. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Dupree, left wing Kaiser with 4 on the shot clock. 3. This one short. Rebound tip. Price trying to grab it. Devine did, but she was out of bounds when she grabbed it. So it'll stay with the Governors. As Reese Terwilliger returns for Maya Shorter for Pierre. .49 seconds in the half. A new shot clock for the Governors. Tedrow for Dupree. Bounce for an open Terwilliger. Baseline, scores again on the layup. 12 in the first half for Reese Terwilliger. 29-17 Pierre. 32 seconds in the first half. 2 more in the game clock than shot clock. Logan Smith took steps. That's a travel. That's turnover number 8 on Brookings. Bies is out. Ward is back in for Brookings. 20 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock off. Pierre will have a double-digit lead, it appears, at the halftime break. Left wing, it is Tedrow back out front to Dupree with 10 seconds. Starts a baseline drive, 16-footer, right of the old circle missing. Tedrow trying to gain an offensive board, was fouled as she did by Amari Ward, and that's two. She has 2 of the 3 Brookings fouls, so give Tedrow credit for that rebound. And Ward, who just came in, is right back out for Sevilla de Bergston. 6.6 as Pierre inbounds right baseline. Price, corner 3, left side, bottom. Remington Price's third of the game. 32-17 Pierre, and Brookings can't get a shot away before the first half comes to an end. 11 now for Remington Price, and 12 for Reese Terwilliger. An excellent first half for the Pierre Governors. Their lead is 15 at the halftime break on the Wegner Auto scoreboard here in Brookings. It's Pierre 32, Brookings 17. Wegner Auto, the one place to go.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Charlie Grossenberg with Grossenberg Implement. Yes, we're excited to announce the purchase of Peterson Machine in Beersford, South Dakota. A great opportunity that Randy Bach and the Bach family contacted us about, and we were excited to expand our stores, our growth of John Deere dealerships. And the opportunity Randy gave us was something that we definitely wanted to take advantage of. And we're excited. I mean, the people, communities, we're excited to get to know them and get to work with them.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Kenols wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and drgnews.com.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities, from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today. Your first
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Peterson, our studio coordinator, and Caleb Brozick and Live Ticket taking care of the video. So glad to have you with us. Sports marketing partners of Pierre Governors Basketball and KGFX, include First Dakota National Bank, Stoughton Peterson, Lingo Waltine, and Jones LLP, the Maher Law Office, and Red Rosa Italian Grill. Starting in the second half, Pierre with their starting five: Remington Price, Lennox Dupree, Ryan Berry, Reese Terwilliger, and Avery Kaiser. And the starting five out there, too, for Brookings: Gracie Sheridan, Sophia Hamrick, Logan Smith, Macy Even, Sylvia DeVergston. Pierre with the ball to start the second half. Throw in brought to you by Linz Dakota Martin Fort Pierre. And guess where they went? Reese Terwilliger on the right block for another layup, and she's up to 14. 34-17. Pierre's longest lead is 17. Just underway in the third quarter. Hamrick at the bucket below us. Pass deflected, intercepted. Remington Price. Down floor for a bounce to Berry. Back to Price, and Remy lays it in. Great fast break, and Price has 13. 36-17 for Pierre. Another steal. Price picks it up. Shoots from 18, misses. Kaiser, an offensive board, got fouled. Avery, they're trying for the follow. She'll have free throws. Logan Smith with a foul. That's her first. That's only the fifth foul that's been called in this entire game. Unbelievable. Price with the first free throw misses. Sports marketing partners also include Century Business Products, Pitts Design Build, and Wegner Auto. There's one more for Remy. She looks for her 14th point. It's on the way. It's on the board. And the lead is 20. The largest for Pierre. 37-17. 7:15 left in the third quarter. Sophia Hamrick. Left wing in the corner, it's Macy Even. Stops on the baseline, blocked by Avery, but she followed through and fouled her too. Kaiser's second foul. Both of the Pierre fouls in this game have been on Avery. Reminder, Bauman Lumber, they'll bring you our player of the game on our post-game show tonight, our Family Dental with Pierre and Gettysburg post-game. Here are the first free throws of the night for Brookings. They're by Macy Even, and the freshman missed the first. It's 6:19. We can call it night now. One more for Macy on the way. This one is short, and Terwilliger has another rebound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the junior. Left wing, Ryan Berry. Down low, baseline. Terwilliger lays it in again. She's just getting open every time. She has 16, and Pierre leads 39-17. 6:50 in the third. They grab control of this one. Sheridan left wing for the Brookings Bobcats. Pass knocked away by Berry. Can't reach it, so it's out of bounds to Brookings. And it seems like most of the passes that Brookings are trying are being contested. Smith, right of the lane, bounce taken away. Lennox Dupree saw that right away and intercepted the pass. Then took an 18-footer that missed. But Berry has the offensive board, and then she lost it out of bounds. Amori Ward back in. In fact, Brookings is going to go 5 for 5 here. And there's a little message being sent by Mitch McLaughlin, no doubt, saying, I want some players who are going to do something out here. Brinley Mack has come in for the first time, 5'10 junior. Tess Burns is in. Kimber Buys is in also for Brookings. As is Jaden Devine, who has the basketball right now. Across the timeline, left wing. Pass intercepted nearly. Kaiser nearly had a steal, but Mack is there to save it for Brookings. Ward passed it back out for Mack. Knocked away. They're still able to get it inside to Burns for a layup. Good pass from Kimber Buys. Tess Burns has 4 off the bench. Pierce lead at 20, 39-19 over Brookings. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Here is a drive by Terwilliger. Baseline took the pass from Barry, laid it in. Boy, it's just easy pickings for Reese in the block. She has 18 points. 41-19 for Pierre, 5:40 in the third. Buys. Pass, heads intercepted, knocked down Terwilliger. Picked up by Kaiser, it's all Pierre. Dupree, right wing, Remy Price. Bounce for Terwilliger, backs down on Burns. Price, back up front to Barry. Left wing outside the arc, Dupree, and the Governors slow it down a little bit with 5:20 in the third quarter. They're up 22. Well in control of this one as they look for win number 14. Dupree, dribbled it off her leg, but it rolls to Barry. A lot of those loose balls have gone the Governors' way. It didn't happen that way the other night. Here is a drive by Kaiser, and she traveled. And little hop there by Avery. 5th turnover on Pierre. Mack back out front to Jaden Devine for Brookings. Dupree took it away. The turnovers piling up for Brookings now. And down on the right baseline, not able to handle it is Ryan Barry, and it's out of bounds. It'll go to Brookings. Governors now with 6 turnovers. Getting a little ahead of themselves in some of these fast break opportunities, but their lead is 22 with 4:48 left in the third. 41-19 over Brookings on the road. Devine on left wing for the Brookings Bobcats. Jaden Dupree nearly had another steal. Down to Burns and lost it off her leg and out of bounds because there suddenly was Reese Terwilliger to defend her. Elise Christofferson back in for Pierre, replacing Lennox Dupree. 4:34 in the third. Pierre well in control, 41-19. They're on top here in Brookings. Christofferson on left wing with a lob. Terwilliger down low again, but this one's left short. Ooh, a late whistle. But here comes a foul. A very late whistle, but the foul is called here on Tess Burns. And that's her first. And Terwilliger, who had a couple of free throws earlier, back at the line for 2 more. Mitch McLaughlin, after this first one's going to put all the starters back in. First free throw is good. Sharon and Hamrick, Smith, even DeVergston back in. Sports marketing partners include Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, Midco, Floss Dentistry, and Capital City Campus. One more for Terwilliger. It's 42-19 Pierre. 4:23 in the third. One more at the line for Reese. Looks for her 20th point. Yes. She has just had her way on the blocks. 43-19 Pierre. Inbounds pass is stolen, and driving for a layup that misses is Dupree. Kaiser had the rebound, then threw it too far for Price on a return feed, and it's out of bounds to Brookings. Pierre still at 47% shooting, up a little bit from where they were at the half. Brookings is at a little over 50%, but they're turning the ball over, and they just did it again. It is Kaiser, and now lost by the Governors out of bounds. This game is getting a little bit ragged. Samaya Shorter and Cindy Tedrow come in for the Governors. Reese Terwilliger and Avery Kaiser to Kirk Bebau's bench. We're midway through the third. 11-2 run to start this third quarter for Pierre has increased the Governor lead to 24. Hamrick, the starters, as we say, back on the floor. Even from outside the arc, now right on the lane. From 10, misses. Shorter had the rebound for a moment, knocked away, but there to help her out is Ryan Barry. And the Governors bring it down again for a drive in the lane by Barry, and Kana with a foul. She just weaved through defenders. Ryan with a good move there. And that's her first 2 of the game, and it's 45-19 for Pierre, and that's the second foul on Sevilla DeVergston. Free throw didn't fall, but Sydney Tedrow's there to pick up the rebound. Christofferson tried a 3 that missed. DeVergston had the rebound then for the Brookings Bobcats. And now into the lane. They bring it down low to DeVergston, who scores. 6 points for her. She leads Brookings. 45-21, Pierre in control. 3:15 left in the third quarter here at Brookings High School. Left corner, it's Ryan Barry. Out front, it's Maya Shorter on a very high post. Right wing, Elise Christofferson with a shorter screen. Is guarding her is Logan Smith. Into the lane, Shorter. Good move. Fake, put it in. Wonderful move by Maya. Moving right past Smith and even. She has 8, 47-21 Pierre. Other end down low. Hamrick left it short of the bucket. Long rebound, Price. Just able to pass it away before she fell to the floor. 2:34 in the third in a very fast-moving game. Barry to the baseline, blocked hard and fouled by Gracie Sheridan. Her first, and Barry will have a couple of free throws. Ryan just scored her first 2, couldn't complete the three-point play. Head coach Kirk Bebout's going to put a stop to things with an Agtegra timeout of 30. 2:28 left in the third quarter. We'll keep it here for this Agtegra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services. That one for you in River 92.7. Lennox Dupree back in at the timeout before Ryan Barry has a couple of free throws here after that solid move inside the lane. First one is good for her third point. Pierre leads 48-21. Avery Kaiser would come in for Barry if she hits this second free throw. And the junior has 3 dribbles. And she fires and hits. And here comes Kaiser in. 49-21 Pierre with 2:28 left in the third quarter. And a whistle immediately, and Sydney Tedros says, what? She was the one called for the foul. Well, she was caught grabbing Logan Smith on the inbounds pass. That's her first. Only the second team foul, only the third foul of the game in the Governors. Good play by Ward to save a pass that was going out of bounds, but the long pass went right to Sydney Tedrow, and Brookings has turned it over again. Dupree for the Governors in black, shooting at the basket away from us to Shorter, left wing on a high post. Right wing outside the arc, Christofferson, bounce to Kaiser, layup good. Kaiser had a 3 in the first quarter, her first bucket since then. It's a 30-point lead for Pierre. That means a running clock. 1:58 in the third, it's 51-21. Ward, one-handed runner right of the lane, no good. There's another Elise Christofferson rebound. She just gets down there and gets those boards. As good as a guard you're going to see off the bench. She's so important to this team. And you may have heard her after one of our recent games. She doesn't care if she never scores. She just wants to win and help out with good defense and rebounding. She has it here on the right wing for a pass for Tedrow with 12 on the shot clock. Kaiser, left wing, it is Dupree, 8 on the timer. Shorter in a high post, right wing Christofferson. She will take a drive here, right baseline, missing. Shorter trying to grab the rebound, but could not. Outbattled for it by Savia DeVergston of Brookings. 1:10 in the third quarter, an offensive foul on the other end. On Macy Even, Avery Kaiser had the great position. Substitutions again for Mitch McLaughlin, and Brookings will come after an Agtegra timeout. Again, we'll keep it here with 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Pierre now up by 30, 51-21, so the clock will stop at the timeout. It will stop at the quarter break. It stops on free throws, but otherwise it won't.
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
3 seconds left in the third quarter. Jaden Devine guards her. Behind the back dribble keeps it away. To Kaiser at a high post. Handed for Tedrow. Baseline. Shorter drives. Maya Shorter has a double-digit scoring game. She's up to 10. 53-21 Pierre. 33 seconds left in the third quarter. I do believe that's Maya's career high. 10 points off the Governor bench. Smith tries a drive all the way to the baseline. Nice move past Dupree and scores. Smith with her second bucket. 53-23 Pierre at 15 seconds in the third quarter. Kaiser, left wing for Tedrow, down low. Nice cut, Dupree, and lays it in the baseline. There's Lennox's first two of the game. 55-23 Pierre, 5 seconds and 4. As Smith comes across the timeline, guarded by Dupree, 1 second, gets a desperation heave away that hit the glass and rim. We're through 3 in the Wagner-Auto scoreboard in Brookings. It's Pierre 55, Brookings 23. Wagner-Auto, that Blizzard sale, remember, is a week from Saturday. Back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
DMC Wear Parts is a proud South Dakota business providing high-quality wear parts for all makes and models of heavy equipment. We quote you direct from multiple manufacturers, cutting out the middleman and getting you better prices than the large dealers. We specialize in cutting edges for motor graders, loaders, snowplows, and more. We offer complete undercarriages for dozers, excavators, pavers, and skid steers, including rubber tracks. Click to visit dmcwearparts.com or call or text 605-840-8082.
Market.
Fourth quarter begins, and for the moment, most of the main players for the Governors still on the floor, and that may not last long. Running clock here with a 32-point lead. Burns with a drive inside. Good job by Tess. Draws the foul, and Avery Kaiser. Wouldn't you know it, that's her third. Pierce had 4 fouls tonight, and Avery has 3 of them. She fouled out, of course, the other night in Bismarck. Tess Burns, very high arc, but nothing but net in the first free throw. 55-24 for Pierre. Running clock in effect. They're both good for Burns. She has 6. She and DeVergston both have 6. Terwilliger 20 and Price 14 for Pierre. 7:34 left, 55-25. All Governors. Price, or Barry, I should say, left wing for Dupree. Back for Barry in the left corner. Terwilliger swinging on the right side for Price. 45 seconds gone in the fourth. Back up top to Kaiser. Left wing again for Ryan Barry. On the bounce for a driving layup. Oh, this one missed by Dupree. Just a little short. Amber Ward with a rebound for Brookings. Amari Ward, I should say. 3 is short and out of bounds. It's going to be Governor basketball. Well, a team that Brookings has shown they can get after you defensively. They just had a problem with the shots not falling. Gracie Sheridan and Sophia Hamrick back in for Brookings. Again, we'll see how long Kirk Bebout keeps his main players out there. There have been some players, by the way, added to the varsity roster who have been on the JV. And if they get him, we'll tell you about it. Barry stops on the left wing, handed to Terwilliger, back to Ryan with 6:20 to go. Kaiser now on the right wing for Dupree. Drives on Ward, stops, handed to Kaiser. Starts a drive into the lane, block. Good play by Gracie Sheridan. Went out of bounds and trying to save it was Barry and couldn't. Now here come JV players in for Pierre. Well, not yet. Sydney Tedrow's in. Maya Shorter's in, at least Christofferson in. So no JV players, but here come, we can imagine they'll come in just a bit. As Kirk Bebout will get his starters out gradually here. Drive on the left baseline, good for Sophia Hamrick for Brookings for her 4th point. 55-27 for Pierre, 5:30 left in this one. The Governors will be 14-3 before the Mitchell Colonels come to the Riggs High Gym on Friday night, 6:30 on River 92.7. Shorter outside the arc. Up top, right wing, it's Dupree. Try to bounce for Shorter. Didn't make it. Battle for that ball on the floor. Oh, good hustle there. Sid Tedrow forced a dual possession. It does go to Brookings, but Tedrow still willing to get on the floor to try to save that ball. 9th turnover on Pierre. Clock keeps running. Just under 5 minutes to go. It's into Sheridan. Now into the lane, it's Hamrick. Bring him to the right side for Kimber Buys. Bounce for Burns. Good move inside past Shorter and scores on the way up on the right block. That's 8 for Tess Burns. She's Brookings' leading scorer. 55-29, Pierre in control. They have been most of this game. 4:38 remains. Christofferson stops outside the arc for Shorter. Bringing on the left side now for Lennox Dupree. Up top again for Shorter. Foul called away from the ball as a push was called on Burns. Tess Burns, 2nd. Team foul number 7 means a 1-and-1 here for Ryan Barry. With 4:18 left, the clock will stop for free throws, as we say. The front end is missing. Shorter tried to run that rebound down, knocked out of bounds by Brookings. Now here comes Kara Weiss into the game. The 5'7" seniors, some of the players who normally don't get to play a lot, will starting now. But only 4 minutes left, and we're on a running clock. Christofferson for Shorter. The pass a little too far. Maya's able to save it, but then threw it right to Gracie Sheridan for Brookings. Down the floor for a Hamrick layup try that missed. She gained her own board and missed again. But Burns has it for a 3rd chance. Ward with a drive in the rain, an underhand scoop. That missed. And Lennox Dupree rebounds for Pierce. 3 chances, none of which fell for the Brookings Bobcats. Hamrick had a couple of offensive boards, and Burns had one too. Meanwhile, it's the Governors with their 26-point lead. Bringing on the right side to Sid Tedrow. Lob for Shorter. Down low. Missed this time short. What a good night she's had, though. Amari Ward with a rebound. 10 for Maya Shorter. And now on the other end, saves it inbounds after a great steal of a pass. Threw it to Tedrow. Remember, in our family dental up here in Gettysburg postgame, we'll have a Bauman Lumber player of the game. Dupree with 2:53 to play on a bounce for Shorter and another bounce. And a driving layup. It's Elise Christofferson who scores. Her first 2 of the game to make it 57-29 Pierre, and a timeout called by Kirk Bebout, but just to allow substitutions to come in. Well, one is Danny Beck, the 6'2 senior, who's only played 31 minutes this year in varsity and has 5 blocked shots. And Gracelyn Taylor, the 5'5 sophomore, makes her first varsity appearance for the Governors. If you're watching, she's wearing 20 in black. Drive into the lane by Hamrick. Lost. Yep, taken right away. There's a steal for Kara Weiss. 2:09 to play. Graceland Taylor, who's shown some good things, by the way, in JV games. Lost it. Knocked away from her, actually, by Sheridan. She picked it back up. We're down to 1:58 left. Annie back on a high post. Pass a little too far for Christofferson. AC's able to save it at least for a moment. Then she lost it to Gracie Sheridan. Down floor with 1:48 left. Her layup is short, however, for Brookings. And there's Elise Christofferson grabbing another rebound. And probably smiling doing so. And then the Governors throw the ball away. Brookings back with it with 90 seconds left. Sheridan on right wing with 1:28 to go. All over her is Graceland Taylor. Left wing for Sophia Hamrick. Bumped and fouled by Sid Tedrow with 1:21 left. It's her second. That's the fourth team foul. Lavin Price making another varsity appearance as she comes in. The 5'2 junior, and Brianna Sargent, the 5'7 junior, makes her first varsity appearance. Grace Richter also, by the way, has been added to the roster. Off the inbound layup, scoring is Brinley Mack for Brookings. 57-31 Pierre. We're down to 49 seconds to play. Sargent, Kara Weiss, left wing. Graceland Taylor wants a three, but left short. Weiss the rebound, then double dribble. Amari Ward back in for Brookings, but that clock keeps running. Brookings will have one more possession, 22 seconds to play. Ward's into the front court, driving on Sargent, and they're going to call Brianna. No, they're going to call the offensive fouls. They say Sargent had the position. So, or Graceland Taylor draws the charge. How about that? 3 seconds and 2 as the basketball is handled by Graceland Taylor and put it in the record book, baby. The Governors in control for most of this one, and they pick up win number 14. A very workmanlike job for the Governors early this evening as they come away from Brookings with a good victory. 57-31 the final on the Wagner Auto scoreboard. Wagner Auto is South Dakota's oldest auto dealer, and a reminder again, that Blizzard sale comes up a week from Saturday. Coming up, our family dental with Pierre and Gettysburg postgame. We'll look at the final stats. We'll also name our Bauman Lumber player of the game. We'll get that going in 3 minutes here on the official voice of Pierre Governor basketball, 1060 AM and 103.1 FM KGFX.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
This Governor's Sports Moment is brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre. Michael Tweet was one of the most versatile athletes that ever wore a Pierre Governor uniform. On the football field, Tweet earned All-State honors 3 consecutive years, but the basketball court was Tweet's love. A 2-time first-team All-State selection, he also was a finalist for the Mr. Basketball Award his senior year. And don't forget, he was a 2-time state high jump champion as well. Michael Tweet, truly one of Pierre's finest. This Governor's Sports Moment has been brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2 and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
You dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Pierre Governors just were very steady tonight in a 57-31 victory here in Brookings over the Bobcats to improve to 14-3 in this 2022-23 season, led by the 20 points of Reese Terwilliger. As she was doing what she wanted really on the baseline. 6 rebounds too. Remington Price had 14, just a little above her average. Another good night scoring for Remy. She had 3 threes. And now she's only 4 points away from tying Karen Hosek for 4th all-time in scoring in the history of this program. And Maya Shorter had 10 points tonight. I've got to do a little digging, but I do believe that is a career high for Maya. She had a very strong game tonight when being given the opportunity. She was able to do the job on the blocks, too. And in fact, let me take a look at that right now. She had 10 points also in Sturgis. So that ties her career high. Excellent game for Maya Shorter. 4 for Ryan Berry. Avery Kaiser had 5, including a 3. Elise Christofferson, 2. Lennox Dupree had 2. Brookings, led by the 8 of Tess Burns, a good inside player, 4 rebounds. Sophia DeVergston had 6. Sophia Hamrick, Logan Smith, and Macy Even with 4 each. Amari Ward had 3. Brindley Mack had 2. 50% shooting for the game for Pierre. 47% for Brookings, but the Governors had a lot more shots, 16 more shots. They forced 20 turnovers in this game. Pierre with a 26-16 rebounding advantage, and they led 21-10 at the end of one. 32-17 at the half, 55-23 at the end of 3, and they win it by a score of 57-31 as the Governors take the 26-point victory, and they will be back in action at home Friday night, that is, against the Mitchell Colonels. Let's take a 2.5-minute break, then we'll name our Bauman Lumber player of the game and our Family Dental Appear in Gettysburg postgame after the Governors' 57-31 win in Brookings. Back in 2.5 minutes on the official voice of the Governors, 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Transports have been arriving and inventory is looking good. New, pre-owned, certified pre-owned, all price ranges, all makes and models. During the month of February, just to sweeten the deal, we have dinner certificates with every purchase. They can be used in most any restaurant in Pierre and Fort Pierre. See our inventory at beck-motors.com. Stop out today. Beck Motor Company, Pierre.
Every day, we're making a great deal better.
Hey, DQ fans, taste perfection in every bite of their chicken strip basket. It's loaded with crispy, all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, crunchy Texas toast, and your favorite dipping sauce. Personally, I'm all about the house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Do your taste buds a solid and order a chicken strip basket today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
You know that feeling? The feeling that things couldn't get any better? It's you at your best. Being your best means owning your health. It means not only meeting your goals, but crushing them, then setting new ones. Partner with an Avera primary care provider. We are right here to help you create health goals so you can feel your best and move forward to your healthiest self. Learn more at avera.org/checkup. Avera, moving health forward.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building, the garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Pierre girls win here in Brookings 57-31 over the Bobcats. Governor boys with what turned out to be a runaway win to 73-43. 11-6, 3 straight wins for the Governor boys. Remember, they play Mitchell in the Corn Palace. There's a big test for the Governor boys. Thursday night, 6:30 on River 92.7. Governor girls host Mitchell on Friday night at the Rigside Gym. That's on River 92.7, 6:30. Player of the game today. Well, who's going to get that T-shirt? Well, I think someone who really earned it tonight. We'll tell you about our Bauman Lumber Player of the Game in 30 seconds after this from Bauman Lumber here on KGFX.
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road, Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
Terwilliger's so good. Remy was Remy. But how about Maya Shorter? Doing the job off the bench and really got great looks on the blocks, tying her career highs. We said she also had 10 out in Sturgis in December, and she matched that tonight. Maya Shorter, the 5'8" senior, doing the job on the front line tonight. She's our Bauman Lumber Player of the Game. One more 2-minute break, then we'll wrap things up here from Brookings on the Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg postgame show. Pierre over Brookings 57-31. Back in 2 minutes on the official voice of Governor Basketball, 1060 103.1 KGFX.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Hey guys, this is Truett Rogers, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota here in Pierre, South Dakota. And I just want to let you guys know about this beautiful white 2017 Ford F-150 Lariat with 84,000 miles. Loaded up with leather, nav, adaptive cruise, and heated and cooled seats, and a whole ton more. Priced today at $36,995. Stop in at Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota at 518 East Sioux Ave in Pierre. Visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com or call 605-224-7378 and ask for me, Truett Rogers.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs, new construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to DakotaStormRoofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Pierre takes a 57-31 win over Brookings in girls basketball tonight here in Brookings and improves to 14-3. Brookings is now at 4-13. Since this one got started a little earlier, there are some other games underway. Yankton hosting Sioux Falls Christian, and that good soul is Sioux Falls Christian team on top, 29-8 at the half. Spearfish is leading at Rapid City Christian with 2 minutes left in the third, 26-23. You know, I don't know if I want to be playing that Spartan team and the Sodak 16. They're not bad. Mitchell just underway at Sioux Falls. Washington, Harrisburg will host O'Gorman. Coming up later, it'll be Douglas at St. Thomas More. We told you about the Governor boys win. That was 73-43 over Brookings at the Riggs High Gym as the Governors improve to 11-6. Brandon Valley set to host T-Area tonight. Should be a good one at Roosevelt. The Rough Riders will host JT Rock and those Lincoln Patriots. Mitchell hosting Sioux Falls Washington this evening at the Corn Palace. Yankton at home to host Sioux Falls Christian in that doubleheader. That'll be a good one too. Bucks playing so well, and Sioux Falls Christian back into the Class A poll. And Spearfish will play at Rapid City Christian, and that is the AA basketball happening tonight. But this one and the Governor Boys game done first again to help the travel along. And again, if you are traveling this evening, please do be careful. It could be a little bit tricky. And again, I would imagine it might be around here because, as we say, it was foggy and rainy when we came in here. So if you are traveling tonight, please do so very carefully. And in fact, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to think twice and slow down in case of ice. It's the Governor Boys in Mitchell to meet the Colonels at the Corn Palace on River 92.7 at 6:30 on Thursday night. Governor Girls host Mitchell at the Riggs High Gym on River 92.7 Friday at 6:30. We'll have basketball here on KGFX from Parkview Auditorium Friday when Stanley County hosts Little Wound, a varsity doubleheader to close out the regular season. Next, Governor Girls here on KGFX Tuesday night from the Riggs High Gym against Sioux Falls Jefferson. Big game that'll be, and it'll start, and our coverage will at 6:30 on Tuesday night. Thanks to Athletic Director Mike Jewett here in Brookings. Thanks to Caleb Brozick and Live Ticket for handling the video, and thanks for, on very short notice, to our studio coordinator, Daniel Peterson. Thank you, sir. I'm David Burrell. Very solid for the Pierre Governors tonight, and they walk away from Brookings with win number 14. Final score one more time on the Wagner Auto scoreboard. The Pierre Governors 57, the Brookings Bobcats 31. Thank you for joining us. Again, please be careful if you're traveling. Good evening from Brookings High School.